Welcome back to Cake and Eat Special, or welcome if this is your first time. This week I'm doing something a little different and I'm going to make a shoe cake. So here we go. I'm starting with a 10-inch square vanilla cake. And I've got a template I've made of a high heel shoe. And I'm just going to cut around the full template twice. Then I'm going to fold the template in half and cut around the heel another 2 times. I also add another couple of pieces in front of the heel as well. So I ended up with something like this. Then I can stack all of this up using my vanilla buttercream. I'm going to very carefully carve this into a shoe. Now I can cut out the hole in the cake where the foot would go. And this is where it gets a little tricky. So around the heel where I've cut the hole, the edge is really thin and it kept wanting to lean and crumble. It wasn't much fun, especially when it came to crumb coating. But I am really glad this happened because I got a chance to show you that it can be rescued. You've just got to take a breath and take your time and show your cake. Try your best to crumb coat, and when you feel it crumbling, then put the cake in the fridge and repeat. Don't worry about making it neat at this point. I still add a second layer of buttercream and again put the cake in the fridge, and while it's chilling I colour my fondant. Right, so what I'm going to do to neaten up the buttercream is I'm going to fill a jug with boiling water. And I'm going to use that to heat up my spatula, and then I can smooth out my buttercream. So I ended up with something like this. I'm covering the cake to look like a vanilla cake, but I start with the top so I can fill in the hole for the foot. And then I cover the entire cake in a layer of the same colour fondant. To get the texture, I screw up some tin foil and just press that all over the cake. And when that is done, I roll out a thin sheet of chocolate brown fondant and drape that over the top. Then using my X-Acto knife, I cut a scalloped edge. I'm also going to take the time to go around each little drip and stick it down with a little bit of water. The cake needs filling, so I'm rolling out a thin cord of white fondant and I'm going to wrap this all around the cake, sticking it in place with a little bit of water. Then I do the same thing with some red and stick that right underneath the white line. I wanted to add some piping detail, so I do this by rolling out loads of little white cones and then I'm going to stick them around that gap. Every time I place one on, I score in some lines so it looks like it's just come out of a piping tip. And then when I add the next one, I slightly overlap the previous. I also wanted there to be like a big piped swirl on the front, so I roll out a really long thin carrot shape and I curl it round. And once again, score in them lines. And of course, it needs the cherry on top. And there it is. It's a little different, this one. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and as always, please do subscribe to this channel. It helps me out tremendously. There are over 100 tutorials on this channel to go and check out, and I upload a new one every week. So I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.